Hi guys, it's Pat Dibley. I've been promising this questions and answers video for a while now, but I'm only getting around to doing it now. So hoping to fire through a few of the questions that have been asked on the Facebook page and hopefully give you some decent answers that are going to help you out. Maria asks what the best breakfast is outside of porridge. I find for most people their goal seems to be fat loss primarily, so porridge isn't going to be a great option. You're going to be better off going with a protein based breakfast, so something like eggs, with some healthy fats. So you might cook eggs in coconut oil, any way you want to cook them, scrambled, poached, boiled, any way you want to do them. So eggs with coconut oil, and add to that some cruciferous green vegetables, which are great for fat loss. These are vegetables, dark leafy green vegetables, things like broccoli, spinach, kale, that kind of thing. Add some water and some fish oil, and that's a great breakfast for fat loss. If you're training more intensely or you're an athlete, you might want to look at adding things like porridge, but for most people, healthy fats and protein is a good breakfast option. Lisa Fitz basically asks if gluten-free foods, gluten-free breads and pastas are suitable when you're trying to lose weight. Essentially no. Gluten-free foods are going to cause the same problems as foods with gluten in them, in terms of carbohydrate content and calorie content. If you are trying to lose weight, you're going to want to cut out things like bread and pasta, whether they're gluten-free or not. So your diet's going to want to be largely made up of lean proteins, vegetables, again, preferably dark green leafy vegetables, healthy fats, that kind of thing. So cutting back on the carbs, again, whether they're gluten-free or not. Kieran asked what the best core exercises are you can do from home to show some abs. I'll post a video below with some good exercises. Planks and plank variations are going to be your best bet there. Going to work the entire core, so working your lower back, your obliques, your abs, all the torso, working everything. So a lot better than sit-ups and stuff like that. Michelle Kelly asks, I've been told it's not possible to tone your tummy after a baby. Any truth to this? It was a professional that taught me. Everyone's got genetic potential, their own genetic potential, what they can achieve. So some people might never have, a six-pack that the next person has. Everyone's going to look different, but I think it's completely attainable to get your figure back after a baby through proper nutrition, strength training, cardiovascular training. I think it'd be crazy to limit yourself and think that you won't be able to get back to where you were. There's plenty of women who are in better shape after having children than they were before, so I wouldn't buy into that. Maurice Needham asks, what's the best type of exercise to burn calories the quickest? You're best off working the large muscle groups, and the bigger the muscle, the more calories you're going to burn. So working the legs, the bum, squats and lunges, step ups, that kind of thing is going to work really well. High intensity exercises like sprinting, kettlebell swings are going to work really well. Interval training, so alternating periods of intense work with periods of rest, is going to work really well. They're going to be your best options. Mixing it up, high intensity training, and working the big muscle groups. Owen Redmond asks, just finished my first year of cycling, want to do some winter training to prepare me for racing next season. Need to do a lot of upper body and core work. Suggestions, please. Again, for anyone that's going to be starting weight training, you're going to want to look to work the large muscle groups. Compound movements, so multi-joint movements where you're using, shoulders, elbow, working all the big muscle regions. So you're looking at things for upper body, you're looking at pull-ups, lateral pull downs, bench press, shoulder press, cleans, all that kind of stuff. Core work, squats, deadlifts, all these movements are going to work your core, directly and indirectly. Also had some planks in there. So just working the big movements, the compound movements. You should find some pretty good programs if you search for upper body compound movements. Emma Louise Fitzgerald, best way to speed up your metabolism. Clean diet is going to be your best way, along with interval training, getting enough sleep, training hard and eating clean. That's the secret. Conor McDonough, best way to cut while still getting enough nutrition in to build muscle. It's hard to cut fat and build muscle at the same time, but it is doable. You're going to want to Keep your diet as clean as possible. So again, you'll be eating a lot of fish, meats, some nuts and fruit, lots of vegetables, and then you might want to add some good carbohydrates or clean carbohydrates, things like sweet potato, quinoa, basmati rice, brown rice, that kind of thing. So instead of taking in empty calories from junk food, you're still getting good clean quality calories that are going to help you build muscle without putting on fat, and hopefully while actually dropping some fat. So that's a few questions answered. There's a few more, but I'm just going to leave it at that for the minute. If you found this beneficial, please let me know. I'll do it more often. If you found it useless, don't bother letting me know. I know. Speak to you all soon. Thank you.